Hi guys, welcome to Tarot Reader Reads Blackpink Future. I would have loved to do this during December, but due to my schedule, I don't think it's going to work out, so I'm doing this now. This is going to be a specific general reading for each member. So we'll do an overall reading starting from the permissions first. So that's our permission. And we get permission to focus on their careers as a whole. We don't get permission to look at the other areas of their life. So let's get started for each member. So we have Lisa, Jennie, Rosie, and Jisoo. I'm sorry if I pronounced that name wrong. I'm not too used to K-pop bands. So Lisa, we say it's a transition period to something else. Jamie, I think she's focusing on one thing and one thing only. And Rosie, she's working on a really big project that will catapult her career. This looks really good. And Jisoo, I'd say that there is a transaction period happening. Now, this period is very interesting to me. We'll do a full reading, a full season reading, meaning each season brings a different type of energy, and we'll look into that for each member of Blackpink, starting from Lisa. So spring, summer, autumn, winter. And so spring is going to be a bit of a complication. She's going to pass it, but it's going to be a challenging period of time for her. I think it's about an old scandal that has come to pass, and it will resurge with some problems that will disappear again. I think it's about her old manager. I'm not too sure. I don't watch the news too closely, but I think this is what the cards mean. In the other periods, I think she's going to be a part of something else that is not related to Blackpink during spring, but it's going to catapult her to fame as an individual, which is rather interesting. And we see that theme taking along the rest of the year with great success during winter, which is great for her. Next up, we are looking at Jamie. I hope I pronounced her names correct. And let's say spring, summer, autumn, winter. Oh, this is a tough year for her. It's going to be really challenging. I think she has the support she needs here, but it's going to be quite tough with all the problems and challenges I see. I wonder what this decision is. I don't know enough about her to make an accurate prediction, but since it's work related, I'm saying she's going to be made an offer she can't refuse. I think it's related to debuting in China or something like that, because I feel that the only area that would bring this type of conflict is something really big, and a lot of money is involved. Now the next card we see here in spring, it's conflict, more conflict. I think it's inner, and she's going to make a lot of tough decisions with her heart, which takes us to autumn, and it's a working process. It's going to be one thing that we should know. Her decision is based on personal goals that we should be respecting, and it's something that she's always dreamed of, which will bring her to a new level of success. But it's not going to be fast success. It's going to be the slow and take your time type of success. So it's going to be something that takes a couple of years until it yields results, which is interesting. I'm curious to see what that is in the future. Time will only tell us. So next up is Rosie. So we'll be starting with the full season spreads as well. So we start with spring, summer, autumn, and winter. So this starts with a challenging year as well. And we see great shift, and here's something that you're not going to expect happening in summer that is going to take her in a different direction, stronger and better and bigger. I think it's a movie deal. Hollywood, China, Korean. So it's going to be a Korean series, and it's going to take her to another level of fame. So that's good news from what I can tell. Let's see what's going to happen next. And then we move on to Jisoo. Jisoo. So I hope I pronounce her name right. And if I pronounce anybody's name wrong, I'm sorry. I tried my best. And let's start with a 4-season reading for her career-wise as well. So we have Chariot, Judgment, big cards. So she's going to have a fantastic year with a bit of a problem during autumn that she can pass comfortably and move on to a next phase. Now what I see here is unexpected fame, something that you fans and we people who are observers and people in general are not expecting. It's going to be impactful, and it's going to take her to newer heights. This is going to be so interesting because the combination of the Chariot and Judgment, I expect great things and great impact. It's going to be big and really interesting. I'm not going to be going into details because I think that a good surprise is always great. And that's where we are going to end our reading right here. So, thank you for watching and goodbye.